Scribbles.
What up, my dudes? Welcome or welcome back to my channel. I am Scribbles, the artist and crocheter behind Eclectic Scribbles, and welcome to a brand new video. So in today's video, we're going to do a little bit of a different thing. I am going to be rebooting my Patreon. So we're basically starting Patreon from scratch, and I'm going to take you all along the journey with me as we go. I'm going to be documenting it in studio vlogs. Bubba decides now to start to eat the bottle that he has over there in the floor, of course, because I started talking. While I have you here, before we get into the video, smash that thumbs up button down there if you haven't already. Leave me a little yellow heart down in the comments, and if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button and ding your notification bell so you're informed each and every time I upload new content. Alright, so today's video is going to be just a little bit different. We're going to be revamping my Patreon, basically starting from scratch, and I am going to go over all of the details as you watch me create the sticker sheet for this month's sticker club. Alright, that was a lot of words, but that's okay. So basically, yeah, that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be starting Patreon from scratch, and I'm going to be documenting what it is truly like to start a Patreon as a small content creator here on YouTube or on social media, and trying to grow it in today's economy, because let's face it, today is rough. Silent depression and all of these other words are being thrown around, so it is rough on creators, and I'm sure that you have heard pretty much every creator on YouTube saying the same thing if they have a Patreon. It is at an all-time low. So we're going to start in maybe not the ideal time, but we're going to do it anyways, and we're going to grow. And you don't actually have to pay to get free stuff from me as well, but stay tuned to the video so that you can get all of the juicy details on that. I'm going to be going over everything, so let's jump right in. Alright, you guys, so it is time to get into all of the juicy details that are going to go into my Patreon. And first, I wanted to start with some of the changes that are coming to Patreon in general that haven't quite been rolled out to everyone yet, but are unfolding before the end of the year. So Patreon has a lot of new things happening. They're slowly rolling out all of these different little aspects of things, some in November, some in December. And as soon as we get access to each, I will make a new post on my Patreon that is set to public so everybody can see it. They're now offering the ability to offer a free tier, which is basically just becoming a free member of someone's Patreon. This can be turned on at the creator's discretion. I'll be turning it on as soon as I get access. A free member is basically the same thing as a follower, with a couple of small perks. I'll be able to communicate with you, and you'll get notifications when announcements go up, and I'll be offering special freebie items here and there for my free members as well. But becoming a free member keeps you informed when things are actually happening, and when I'm given access to my patrons first. They're also rolling out a special way to directly sell on Patreon, which I'm looking forward to learning more about. I haven't gotten the lowdown on that yet, but I could be able to offer content for sale on Patreon when that happens, and I'll update you with more information when that actually takes place and becomes available to us. I think it's going to be happening in or by December of this year, so look forward to that. Some of the changes that are coming specific to us and my page are as follows. So most of you on here know that I love to change things up and give everything a little refresh this time of year. I really treat September as the end of my year and October as the beginning of a new one. So I always make changes around this time to suit, where I'm at currently. And I think it's mostly because things are quiet at this time of year, even without the words recession or depression or anything like that going around. This is always the quietest time of year because people are finishing up summer vacations. They're getting ready for back to school for kids. And so generally online sales are at an all-time low this time of year, and then they kick back up around the holidays. But speaking of, my Patreon has fallen to what, like I said before, an all-time low in terms of support. due to a wide variety of things. I mean, times are really tough for everyone. Creators worldwide are feeling the crunch, and I've decided to take this little negative and turn it into a positive by rolling out the changes now and getting a completely fresh start. I'm going to be 100% transparent with all of you guys, and we're going to start from scratch. That's just the way that it's going to be. We're going to start from scratch. Currently, I have eight members left on my Patreon. It has been steadily dipping over the course of this year. We've gained a couple of new Patreons here and there, but overall, people have had to fall off for a variety of reasons, and that is okay. But that is where we're starting. We are starting with 8 patrons over on Patreon. I do have a total of 12 patrons in general, but 4 of them come from my Ko-fi and not Patreon. So that is going to be the little discrepancy in the numbers that you see. So I'm going to be talking about Patreon specifically while we're doing this whole growth thing. I plan to treat this as the birth of a brand new Patreon. I'm even doing this YouTube video on it today. I am going to share any progress, growth, or lack of same in my studio vlogs. I want to bring everyone in on what it looks like to start from scratch as a small business. I want to build an entire community to document it. So that being said, I have updated the look of my Patreon altogether. I have updated the images for each tier. I have updated my banner. I have updated my logo. I have updated everything, and I've also updated the contents of each available tier. I have not removed anything for the people who were previously one of my patrons. I've just added a few details and perks, and so we're going to go over now everything that is included in the different levels of my Patreon. So we're going to start with the absolute smallest tier outside of the free members / followers for right now, and that is the $3 admirer tier. So this is basically my tip jar. This is for anybody who wants to support a little bit, but doesn't really necessarily want content or anything like that. It does get you an exclusive Discord channel for my patrons only. It gives you access to Patreon only polls. It gives you some behind the scenes action with some sketches, some works in progress, insight into my creative process, and all kinds of different things that I have going on there. It also does include things like little life updates, blog posts, art advice, occasional bonus, content like wallpapers or coloring pages or anything like that. I'm going to throw a couple of things out here and there as I can for this tier, just as a thank you for being there. After that, we have our $5 digital goodies tier, and that includes a monthly podcast, an illustrated wallpaper, and a coloring sheet each month. So those are the main 3 items that you're going to get in the $5 tier. It is also going to grant you access to what I'm going to be calling the freebie vault, which I will get into in just a little bit, but I wanted to go over the actual details of this $5 tier first. So with the launch of my new Shopify website, I am now able to reinstate the coupon codes, which you will find each month on your membership page. It will also be in your download files for each month when I send those out. And at this tier, you get a 10% off code to use in my web shop. My 10% and 20% off coupon codes for my patrons are not available over on my Etsy, simply because I already have to pay fees on Etsy, but they are 100% usable on my web shop, and absolutely everything that I offer is offered over on my web shop anyways, so that is the best place to shop. Next up, if you're looking for a little bit more as far as digital content is concerned, we have the $7 small biz art and crochet tier. And that includes a monthly crochet pattern as well as bonus digital content. I'll be uploading step-by-step tutorials of my different works of art here and there, bonus podcasts and videos, tutorial videos, and process files. This tier will be the tier that houses all of that. The bonus content will vary from month to month, but will always include at least one piece of bonus content. More often than not, it will include more than one. And this tier and beyond will also receive 20% off coupon codes to the web shop. So starting here, you get 20% off Then we're going to move into the actual physical tiers. I have 2 physical tiers as well as those 2 digital tiers. So the first one is the $10 Sticker Club tier, and that is basically going to remain the same as it was. I mean, all of the bonus content really got added into the smaller tiers, so you get all of that jam-packed in. And then on the Sticker Club tier, you will get an actual sticker each month and a sticker sheet in the mail and the 20% off coupon. Then what we have next is the $25 tier or $40 tier, unfortunately, if you are international. That covers shipping for me on both tiers, so 25 or 40 depending upon where you are. It remains the same as well. So in the collector's box, you get special bonus loot items each month, and they'll vary from month to month as far as the type of loot offered. Some of the things that I have done in the past include things like notepads, notebooks, plushes, washi tape, charms, keychains, collector cards, and more. So for this month, the month of September, I am offering up a creature card and a DIY shaker charm that I showed off in my Vograce review, and I cannot tell you how much I love this stinking thing. So I kept the one that I opened for myself, and the rest are going to patrons on the collector's box tier. So that will be very, very limited, and that's where those are going to be available. So those are all my tiers. We have the $3 Admirer tier, the $5 Digital Goodies tier, the $7 Small Business Art and Crochet tier. We have got the Sticker Club tier at $10 and the Collector's Box at $25 or $40. And yeah, that's all of them. That is all I'm offering. I'm trying to keep it as simple as possible so that there's not too much information that it is overwhelming. So next up is the followers and soon to be free members. I'm going to read you this little bit from what I wrote up in my post yesterday. It says, I will make occasional announcements with some little freebies and goodies for you as well. They will be limited in the amount of time they are available. So I'll say grab them this week if you want to grab the freebie, after which they will be locked and they will go into the Digital Goodies vault at the $5 tier. Becoming a paid member on the $5 tier will grant you access to all of the items in the vault. I will have a pinned post directly directing you to where you can find and download each of the previous items that have been up for grabs. So that is what the free members are going to get. And like I said, you will also get the announcements when they go up, and we'll be able to communicate directly. You'll be basically a member of our Patreon group, just on a free level. I do want to mention, while I'm saying free 1,000 times, that I do offer free 7-day trials on my physical item tiers. So if you want to jump over and try my physical items for 7 days, I think I even activated it. I did on the digital tiers. So everything above the Admirer tier, you can get a 7-day free trial to see what it's all about. All right, now let's get into the best part, or one of the best parts of this entire thing. Anyone on the $7 and up tiers will be automatically entered each month into a monthly giveaway. You don't have to do anything. I will have a list of names each month, and a winner will be randomly chosen each month to get that month's prize. The prizes will vary month to month, and there's no restriction. I put 0 restriction on myself as to what I may add to the giveaways. You can get new merch, designs, mini originals, more. You know, you can design your own character some months. It's going to be great, and I'm so excited about being able to offer this to you guys. As we're at the beginning of this Patreon journey, your chances are incredible. I will pull September's winner on Thursday, September 28th. So if you signed up before then, before I leave for convention at the end of this month. So our first monthly giveaway is going to be at the end of this month. So make sure that you are signed up on the $7 and up tiers. I hope you guys are excited about these changes. I'm excited. I'm excited to see where we can go. I'm excited about building a new community, growing together. sharing my art journey, sharing my art process, sharing the crochet side, because I know there's a lot of crossover between the art and the crochet side. I've got several people who wanted to have the crochet aspect added in as one of the tier items, and I'm glad that I was able to do that. I am beyond thrilled about starting fresh and starting over and documenting all of it with you guys to see what it is really like when you're not viral, when you don't have a bajillion followers or subscribers or anything, what it's really like to start from scratch day one. So that's what we're going to do. I hope that you guys found this helpful. I hope that you're excited about it. Don't forget to jump over to my Patreon. The link is always down in the little doobly-doo. And follow if you can. If you want to become a free member later, following will get you access to those announcements when we have access to that actual option. And if you want to support each month and get some goodies in return, I would love to have you as part of our community. Like I said, I've revamped everything. I'm going to be jam-packing my Patreon with bonus content. So now is the time to jump in. I can't wait to do all of these bonus podcasts and videos and step-by-steps and sharing my complete art process with you guys, because it's just going to be amazing. All right, I'm going to stop talking now because I've been going on for what feels like forever. I love your faces so much. Don't forget to drop that comment down below with the heart of your choice, because it really, really does help get us seen by new people and push our videos out more. Don't forget, if you haven't already, to hit the thumbs up button and the subscribe button. Ding the notification bell once again if you haven't already, so you're informed each and every time I upload new content. I love your faces so freaking much. If you follow my Patreon, drop that down in the comments below as well, so that I know that you're there. I can't see the followers yet. That is a difference between the followers and the members. So if you jump over there and follow, let me know down in the comments. How exciting would that be? I love you. I love you so much. I'm going to see you in the next video. Coming out later this week is the new studio vlog. So I love you so much. I love you. I love you. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Bye.